All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for ReZero,
Season 3, Episode 13.
All right.
That little scumbag is dead.
He is gone. He's buried and drowned.
Far, far underground where he belongs.
So now we send Reinhard. Reinhard, go! Kill everyone else that
Yes.
is the Synarchisms. Oh, I'm a tactical genius.
Now, the only problem is that this fight took time where the other fights were also happening, so there's a timer, where it's just, all right, survive until Reinhard gets here.
Yeah.
And
runs around clapping asses, and hopefully you didn't, pass out before you survive the marathon here.
If this season ends in a montage of like, oh no, I can't hold on any longer, and then suddenly there's just a blur and a splat of the enemy, and then it goes to the next scene. I will defeat you somehow.
They're just like, when did you get so strong? That wasn't me. And they're like regenerating, and then clap, and then please stay down. Please stay down.
This will be easier for you. Like, just give up.
Just stop. This is unbecoming of me as a knight, but I have to do it anyway.
Right, exactly.
But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay. Yeah.
Go, Garth. Our boy's hulked out and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do bear a grudge.
The way that she's so in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Your fight is with me.
Yeah. And they come at you stupid, and then you kill them. Not even using the swords.
God, the sound effects. Okay, we're going into another arena.
All right. 2 separate fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah! All right! And very intelligent.
Oh.
He just summoned 4 Gyarados and was just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yep. No animal noises anymore.
Yeah.
God damn it, don't say it in front of the enemy.
Yep. Yep. Good.
That is why you use that opportunity to run.
Oh, that's nightmarish.
Oh.
Run!
Yeah.
Why are you standing
Why
here?
are you still there?
Yeah.
But you're quick, right? So go. Oh.
Well.
Oh shit!
Okay. Boom. Bunch of scrappy humans
Okay.
fighting against this this monster.
All right. Gross. I love it.
That's
Oh yeah,
so
this
right.
fight. Oh wait, no, maybe not. The fight I was thinking. Hang on. No, yes.
Let's
go.
Let's go, Al. Ugh, nasty. No one thought you were, Al. Why are you self-reporting? Like, wow, that was him, yeah. Oh, matani.
Oh, Very fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I am channeling big virgin energy.
With the knees together and everything. Hey, listen. It's none of your business.
Hey.
Oh my god, that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's a shapeshifter, so
Yeah.
she saw her at some point.
I don't even care. Apathy. Oh, wait. Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
It just runs.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's using the pillars like a good Dark Souls player.
exactly. Oh.
Who did that? Oh. Gotcha, bitch. Good grief. You're kidding me.
The head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just starts chopping her up while she's regenerating.
Ah, right. And cut to another fight.
I might not be able to first try this boss.
Right.
普通俺たちアジン族ってのは魔法への適性が高いんだが、タワン族はその中でも例外的に低い種族だ。自分たちを殺そうとした漁師の兵隊ども、たった一人で返り討ちにして、
Wow.
漁師に自分たちタワン族を認めさせ。
Just through sheer force of arms. Okay.
クルガンは鬼包丁と呼ばれる複数の剣を操る。
Jeez.
ですが、認めた相手にしかそれは。
つまり、まだガキ扱いって。
Yeah.
Kinda.
Whoa.
Okay, you landed a blow. Yeah, he won that trade.
He does not let up.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Why didn't you dodge?
No time to dodge this. Get into the grapple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
grappling
that's
don't work
what's
when
so
he's...
messed up. But when you have like all these arms, you can just grab all their vulnerable parts and just start squeezing and hitting. Oh my god, the voice acting.
Okay, taking it into the water. I like it.
Yeah, basically just making it a 50-50 now.
Right.
He
Yeah,
might
you
not
both
be
gotta
capable of
breathe.
swimming, you know.
You don't have 8 lungs.
Well, right, but like maybe the limbs also makes it awkward to move, you know, like.
Well, and...
Oh well.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
This is a problem.
That's a big problem.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Maybe he went a different way then.
He might have.
No.
Shit.
Well.
Oh, yeah, these too. That...
No.
Shit.
Your first kill, yeah. But you gonna let them die too?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that was scary, man. Yeah, he's here now.
Scary one's here. No escaping. Okay.
Well, also,
also-
no more water.
No more water and no more creatures to join.
お前 前何を
He's just cheering your name on. You can do this.
としとけって
Yeah!
Yeah,
Gorgeous Tiger!
that's right.
Hey, he's fighting for others now. Maybe the other guy will recognize that and
Yeah.
be like,
話し合いにしちゃ騒がしすぎるだろうが
Take it somewhere else.
特に一番うるせえあいつら俺の
yeah! Oh, he gets it. He gets it. Even though he's like been like revived from death, yeah. Oh, you're being
Shit.
acknowledged.
All right, okay.
It wasn't your strength that he acknowledged. It was your
Convictions.
courage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was your ideals, man.
Oh yeah, push the hair back.
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
いやゴージャスタイガー
yeah.
Yeah.
Aha. So he's gonna save the transformation to like catch him off guard or something.
Well, in a lot of ways, not using the transformation here will be better because he'll be a smaller target. You know.
Right. Oh wait! Whoa! Shit!
Okay.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh my God!
Oh, that looked bad.
I mean, he took out one of the eyes. It looks like. God!
Oh.
Animation! Yes!
What?
Oh! Oh my God! What? Yeah, he took one of the eyes. Yes! Oh!
Ah!
Ow! God! All right, now it's time. Do it. Yep. Holy shit! What?
He went so hard, the world turned into colored pencils.
Oh, he's dropped all of them. No, he's acknowledged you. He put the swords down.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Wait,
That went
Wait.
so hard.
Wait.
And it was so quick.
it was just raw fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
潔いなんて話じゃねえぞ
Yeah, your bones are broken in multiple spots. Ow.
Yeah.
バカじゃないのすぐに誰かシエスタを呼んでもらって
Yep. Ow.
Oh, all right.
All right. Yeah.
迷って出たなどとは思わん天の差配にも期待はない王様がいずれ天上でいくらでも
Yeah.
right.
Either way, I win this fight. Yep. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Fights. This one episode went hard. Like,
They just went all out with the animation for Garf. Probably just
yeah.
just handed this all off to just dedicated people or person
like,
or what
hey,
have you. Just be like, hey,
make
just,
it
just
super
work
awesome.
on this for a long time. Just
Yep.
wow.
I love it.
I loved it so much. But we saw like a lot of other fights here too. We also had everything going on with Al and Lust. And Al's something else.
Yeah.
But also getting called out for the like, hey, you're kind of full of shit. Like you're being a bit of a schemer here.
Yeah. Flooding the city, going around killing people that know about where the location of the witch's remains. I love it.
Now, I don't know if this is necessarily Priscilla's orders or what have you, but more the idea that she's keeping him around because she knows he's kind of not exactly what he seems.
Sure.
And then he's also staying around Priscilla because he probably is kind of into her in that
Sure,
regard.
yeah.
Because I get the vibe now that Leslie's actually telling the truth, and it's the like, no, she's that good. She can kind of tell when it's like, no, you're kind of into this type of person. It's like, wait, when have you seen the princess? And it's like, I've never seen her before.
Right. Like the whole, he's joking around, but then suddenly, you bring up Priscilla and he's not joking anymore. Right.
But bringing up that he's maybe been setting up some things here to go a certain way so that it would get more chaotic.
Right.
That's fun. That's fun to just get some more hints as to who he is. We've got absolute, just incredible showdown with some Gyarados is being summoned by our absolute boy here. And they aren't enough.
No, and they did kind of just sit around while, they're getting defeated, and it's like, why can't you just run while you talk?
Right.
Like,
no, that would make too much sense,
Yeah.
But then what's going on with Garf as he's fighting primarily for others now. He's not just fighting for his childlike desire to win, to be seen as worthy, all these things here. And he's also surpassed into the realm of adults in a lot of ways by being willing to trade lives when it really matters, when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
And so in a lot of ways, being able to make those decisions is what makes the legend guy, the big guy, acknowledge him.
Right.
And it's okay, I'll finally take you seriously here.
Yep. And I love how, because with a bunch of the other fights, we have very specific reasons why we are made to care about the opponent, right? Whether, this is the dead loved one that's now being brought back through necromancy, you know, or various things like that. We don't have that with this dude, right? It's just, he's really strong and he's really powerful. Gosh, we have to deal with that, right?
So then we get a tiny little bit of, exposition kind of shoved in there a little bit awkwardly, but the point of it is to say that actually this guy was also a good man. He was someone not just of honor in combat, but honor in life. He went and protected basically whole groups of people, even though, they hated him or what have you.
But on top of that, it's something where then the simplicity of what he is with regards to the actual combat itself is then a way to basically put things back on Garf, because Garf has been having this internal struggle with the whole deal with Elsa, right?
Yeah.
Because yes, a kid going into the world of adults, and while he might be really strong and everything,
He's
still
kill
a kid.
Elsa.
Well, he specifically didn't, right? It was something else, and so then, correct me if I'm wrong.
He fought her to death, basically.
Right. I thought it was something though where there was some environmental thing that ended up being.
Regardless, he's the reason why she died. They fought. She's dead. Her death haunts him basically to this day.
Well, yes, but not just her death. It's the fact that basically, he was in a fight for his life, and it truly was terrifying. And he was not actually the one to defeat it, right? He could have just died there, right? And in a lot of ways, it would have made sense for him to die there. And so now it's how do I go into fights against, in similar situations where the opponent is clearly stronger than me by, a large margin, and actually be able to fight fully courageously and all that stuff, right? And while he shows bits of grit and determination and things like that, he doesn't fully realize what it means until he's got people behind him that he has to protect, right?
Yeah.
And so then I think it's very satisfying the way that this fight ended. While, yes, seeing him take all the hits is cool and everything, seeing him take all those hits means more because it's showing that basically he is able to go into this fight without being dominated by the fear, right? And so, he takes those hits and he wins, right? And he might be basically dying afterwards, right? And he'd drown if there weren't people there to help him because he can't stand, But
his
you did it.
Slacked at the side and he would drown.
Right, exactly. But you did it, and these people are there, and so they're going to take care of you, and it's going to be okay, right? You did basically manage to face the struggle from before, right?
And succeeded this time.
Exactly.
And it was also acknowledged by this undead warrior who saw good work.
Yeah, even after death, right? When, he's probably being puppeted to some extent or something like that.
No,
or, you know,
he's,
who knows?
he's in some ways entirely of his own will, and we're making a point specifically with doing this fight first
Ooh,
to
sure.
showcase what's going to make the Teresa fight in some ways not need as much exposition for that kind of stuff, or in some ways like visual storytelling won't be as important because now we have a framework for
some of the mechanics.
These revived warriors. Yeah,
right.
Is that they do actually have a lot of what makes them still in this undeath.
Right.
And so, cool, the restraint being shown by the warrior to then not harm any of the civilians.
Right.
To specifically keep the fight while in this enclosed space just with the two of them.
Right.
Never showed any desire to harm others in that regard.
Yep.
Just basically saw, okay,
This is the situation.
This is who I'm fighting.
Yep.
This is who I will fight then. And then once he'd made this decision to go all out, Garf responds in kind and willingly throws his life basically into the ring. He puts it all on the table and comes out on top.
Yeah.
It was fun to see him like figure out a way inside his guard, realizing that in a lot of ways the 8 arms give you a little bit of a tactical advantage if you can be small and get in between them.
Sure.
Because unless he's grappling you,
Right, like
you can get in there and do some damage to the head and everything, but
the blades also have to avoid his own limbs.
exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Now, while he's coordinated enough to be able to do this, and he does kind of dexterously dodge most of Garf's stuff, it basically just ended up with them trading a whole bunch of blows at the end.
Right.
But the way this was animated
Was
felt like some Mob Psycho shit. Like, this was incredible. I mean, the Elsa Garf fight was also incredibly well animated.
Yes.
But this is on a whole other level.
There's something special to me, like when the animation style changes, not for like a whole fight, but for like a specific like moment, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, everything's going wild, everything's going crazy. And then Garf goes so hard that it's suddenly drawn in like colored pencil style, you know, stuff like, because just that's how awesome it is. Everything else goes away. Also, the whole idea of like his enemy getting the one red eye, you know, to show like the determination and how terrifying he is.
Well, that was because that was the only eye left that he had.
Right,
he
right.
gouged out the other one.
No, yes, but then Garf also getting the same treatment when then he comes up above him. I love that.
Oh yeah, totally. I really loved the individual frames of a lot of these attack points as well. Like the stuff with the internal bone structure,
Right, showing it break,
shattered and breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of little in between frames that lend to some very, very fun impressions during these points in the fight. But yeah, I also loved the like lens effect on him getting like knocked back and
Oh sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
so fun.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it was quick.
And
like,
it was quick. Yeah,
like we're able to get all that impact and kind of like the audience that are, you know, the spectators that are watching this. We almost don't even entirely know what's happening until it's all over, and then it's like, okay, who won? All right, he's still alive. The other guy crumbled. Fantastic. We're gonna be okay.
yeah. Now Wilhelm is going to be having his fight
Yeah,
with Teresa.
a very important duel.
Yeah.
Maybe his last. But either
Yeah.
way, yeah. He'll either stop the image, you know, of his wife from, you know, plaguing this world, or he'll go and see her.
Yeah. And it's kind of fun in that regard that a lot of these fights, if not potentially all of them, if you want to argue that Garf's is about the love of his family and protecting them and stuff,
Ooh,
is
sure.
that all these fights basically center around love.
I like it.
And that this one is probably the most simple and sad of then all the little love connections there, in that you'd be forced to kill and fight violently against the vision of someone who's taken the image of her and the body of her and used it in this way, when I would say, for all intensive purposes, Wilhelm is the most stacked against his opponent because he's alone.
Yep.
It is the image of his wife. It is someone who's going to be younger, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
The only thing he has on her is that he knows exactly how she fights.
Right.
And he's had some more experience since that time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like
But that's it.
But they're younger,
Every other
stronger,
area
faster.
he is outclassed in.
Younger, stronger, faster. Also undead. You know, which generally would probably help with the endurance and stamina battle.
Yep.
You know, this
could be the end of Wilhelm.
This could be the end of Wilhelm.
Yeah. And I think it would be a satisfying one.
But if he does that, I think he's going to take her down too.
Right. If they have their lover's duel that ends with both of them
A lover's
dying
death,
in each other's arms.
Right.
And because we know that the 8-armed warrior was still there, that was actually him.
Exactly.
Means that they too can also have a bit
Some
of
kind
final
of
words
connection,
and extra stuff that they're able to talk to each other about, given that they did have some things left on the table.
Right. But it's not going to stop the fight
the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to stop the fight. So, Otto, good luck over in regular human land.
Right.
Like, I've been having more fights this year than any regular low-level fighter.
Yeah.
What does this make of me?
Yeah. I'm a merchant, for God's sakes. What's going on?
What am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
Like, that moment where you just kind of look around and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm a non-combat character.
Right, exactly. And then you have this very somber series, like, I do not hold out hope that the heavens will be merciful. And it's oh, this is so epic and Shakespearean and tragic. And
exactly.
And then Otto's just like, fuck, man. Like, those are our two fights that we're kind of headed forth with, you know.
Felt, why are you still watching? Fucking run!
I mean, I guess we have Al and Lust fights.
Yeah, which
still
also,
continuing.
I really love that Al did the, I'm going to lead you one way, and then I'm going to surprise attack you from around the pillar and just chop. Just decapitation.
Just basic breaking line of sight.
Like, it's something, which goes in line with Al's whole thing and what Lust has been, accusing him of being very underhanded. But, I wish there were more underhanded fights in anime that actually, worked well, right? Where it's like, no, I get the surprise on you. You're done. Oh, okay, you regenerate because I destroyed the body instead of the head. Fine, I'll learn for next time, Yeah,
I think some of my favorite ones like that are ones where the underhanded stuff doesn't entirely work, but it works a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that shapeshifters actually are some of my favorite examples of this, because we're dealing with the 7 deadly sins. Envy in FMAB. When he's in the tunnel and switching switching forms, basically, is a fun example of underhanded stuff kind of working.
Right, and in this case here, it's we got a mechanical thing. You utterly pulverized everything that wasn't the head, and she came back from the head. So next time, maybe if you do that on the head, that'll work.
Or everything.
Sure, or everything. Yeah.
I think that's
stab down through the head, shish kebab style, into the torso, and then
corkscrew,
and then blow her up.
Take your blade and just kind of go, Yeah, or just blow up, I like that too. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all of this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So if you have anything that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.